Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Before I begin, like the video, put on your notification when my next video uploads. And if you like the video, come down in the comments section. Also, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe too, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to my review of Love and Marriage DC. We open up with Jamie talking to DJ Quicksilver. You know, the usual, how you doing, how you been, whatever. So Jamie is extending an invitation to Quicksilver to come to Jason's going away party. Jason is their son that's blind. He's been accepted into a program called DORS, D-O-R-S, which they teach him how to be independent and live on his own. So they do things like organizing his apartment, labeling things, so you know he know how to move around his apartment, and he becomes more independent. So that's a good thing. I feel like Arena did a good job, and Jamie did a good job of wanting him to be independent and teaching him independence. So that's a great thing. Then we have this switch back and forth where we go to Jamie's wife, Arena. She's talking to Ashley, which is Quicksilver's wife. And they're talking about the party that they're throwing Jason, which is going to be held in a penthouse of a friend of the Tylers. She brought photos of Jason because they're going to have an artist paint a picture, but the picture is going to be textured so Jason can fill the picture, which I think is a very dope idea. Then both of them, Arena and Jamie, go into talking about little Jamie. And the father is telling Quicksilver how he hooked him up with a job, but the job fell through because they did a background check and things came up from when he was a youth and, you know, getting in trouble. So he lost the job. Now, for me, I thought it was a little weird that although they throwing this party for their son in celebration, that they bring up their son, Jamie, and the text between them. This storyline, I don't know where this storyline is going, but it was just a little weird for me. I don't know. Because last year, you know, the son and the father got along. Everything was good. Now, I know she said things took a turn, but is it because he didn't get the job? And he got a speeding ticket? I don't know. Like, help me out. Like, y'all come in the comment sections and let me know. Like, I did watch it last season, but I didn't watch all the episodes, so I guess I'm not totally caught up. So Ashley asked Arena who she's inviting. She said family and friends, and of course she bring up Monique and Chris. Now, we know that Monique and Chris is no longer going to be on the show. And right before that, there were rumors that they were going to get a divorce. So I guess they're being brought up because of the rumors, and they hoping that they showed up. I don't know, but it's seeming like storyline to me. Okay. Side note, why nobody told Ashley to like fix her boobs in this dress? Like her boob was all out in this dress. Either she should have had on a better bra or some better support, but anyway, it just wasn't flattering to her figure. Especially with her sitting down. It just wasn't flattering. So we're introduced to Joy and Clifton. They actually met on Ready to Love, and they're good friends with the Tylers. They've been hanging out, going to dinners and brunches and all of that stuff. So we find out that Joy was actually a singer who lived in Mexico. She moved back to the DMV area to be with Clifton. They're actually moving out of their house into their own house. They talk about, you know, Joy coming into a ready-made family. She said she knew that Clifton was a package with his children. And she just wanted to stop the long-distance relationship and be with her man. Also, they recently got engaged. So I guess it's a good thing that helps them get on this show. Love and Marriage, you know how that go. So Clifton actually is creating a beard oil. So he's an entrepreneur. And he's working out the logistics so he could put out his beard oil promotion on the show. That's the purpose of these reality shows. I need everybody to get it. If you're going to be on these reality shows exposing your life, at least have a product to sell so you can make some coins off of it, okay? By the way, the house that they moving into, it's by a lake. It got its own pool. It's like your neighbors is like acres away. I love it. It's beautiful. They also speak about, you know, the attention that each will get, you know, between Clifton having kids and Joy not having kids and attention. But I feel like they're going to work that out if that even becomes an issue. They look like they're good communicators, so I think they'll be fine. So we have Ashley, who has her friend Angela, who used to be her former nanny, coming back to live with them, but she's not in the nanny capacity. She's in the assistant capacity to help Ashley with her social media and all business things. She says she has a book coming out. Her podcast is coming back up. She's really busy right now and she needs help. So that's why Angela is back. Ashley sits down with her husband, DJ Quicksilver. She lets him know that Angela is back, bringing some of her stuff over. DJ Quicksilver is happy for her because she needs help. He said especially because he's not home or never home. So they bring up their son Antonio, who feels like he's not happy that Angela's back, but Ashley let him know that she's not back in the nanny capacity because he's at the age where he don't want to be told what to do. And then they have this whole conversation about, her son should be able to wake up on his own. The father want him to be more independent, like he need to miss school. What? You sound ridiculous. So DJ Quicksilver's whole point is he feels like his son should be more independent. His mother shouldn't be waking him up for school. He should be doing more of that on his own. Ashley's point of view is like he's still a child. He needs to be guided and all those things. And I agree with Ashley. Like, he can be more independent, but at a child's pace. So we find out that Quicksilver mom passed away at an early age. So pretty much he had to be independent by default. So now we know why he feels that way. And Ashley was like, I'm not going to let my children feel the way I feel. Like, my mother made me do everything on my own. And she says she's not doing that with her kids. Her kids are always going to feel loved and supported. So they end up bringing up, DJ Quick ended up bringing up the conversation he had with Big Jamie about little Jamie. And it turned into this whole thing like, Antonio is not going to be like Jamie. And I felt like, as friends to that couple, that's not cool. How y'all brought that up. It's not cool. Like, raise your child the way you raise your child and let them raise their child the way they raise their child. And whatever they going through is what they going through. Don't mean your child is going to be like that. Come down in the comment section. How do y'all feel about, this couple talking about the Tylers and their son and what's going on with their son? Do y'all think that's cool or not? Especially with them being friends of the couple. I feel like if they were going to talk about their son, they should have stuck to the topic of their son. So we at the party for Jason, the going away party for Jason. Jamie wants to know where little Jamie is. He says to Arena, where's your son? She says she don't know. So everybody arrives and, in comes Jason. The very confident Jason, which I like. He's excited about going to doors. He said everybody else doing things on their own. Why can't he? All right, Jason. So Big Jamie said he wants to address the text that little Jamie sent them. Personally, I feel like this could have been handled another time. Let's enjoy the party. But, I guess for good TV, I guess. Exploit the moment, I guess. I get that Jamie and Arena want the best for little Jamie. But, sometimes you got to show tough love. You got to let him go and figure life out. Because if you keep being his cushion, he ain't ever going to get it. So Brittany, which is Jamie and Arena's daughter, said it best. You have to deal with him how he is. She also said that they coddle him and baby him. And she said the father's delivery is part of the problem too. So we got Quick and Ashley arriving. Arena's hugging everybody. And her main concern is that Monique is not there. We all know why Monique is not there. She ain't on the show no more. But okay. So we have this moment where Joy, Arena, and Ashley are sitting down on the couch and they want to know what's going on with the newly engaged couple. So Joy lets them know that she will be speaking at the Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation and speaking to single mothers about being ready to love. And they were all like, but you're not a mother. So side note, my youngest son was actually in the camp that she's probably going to speak at. And it's a camp where, it's not a camp, but it's a 3-day event for young black boys of single mothers. So It's the single mothers that are there, and they're going to have her speak to the single. So what happens is, while the boys are off doing their activities, they have activities for the mothers to do, so that they just not sitting there twiddling their thumbs. So that's all that's going on. I just feel like it was a big deal for nothing mothers. I didn't see a big issue with her speaking to the single mothers without her being a mother. It's about speaking about being ready to love. So I don't know what the big issue was. It was corny. So Clifton pretty much shut it down and said, all that matters is that you're going to speak at the foundation. And Joy was like, yep, I'm going to shut it down. So they pretty much shut Ashley the hell up. So Joy in her confessional said this moment of sisterhood went down the drain because it's pretty much like Ashley was discounting her. Clifton was like, don't hate, congratulate. So Ashley's letting everybody know that her podcast is coming out, and I guess her book sales, and in walks Jamie, little Jamie, and all the attention turns to little Jamie. Big Jamie's adamant about talking to little Jamie about this text tonight, but they're going to celebrate Jason, so they thank everybody for coming out to Jason's going away party. Little Jamie talks to his little brother and lets him know that he's proud of him and not to make the same mistakes that he made, and that he will always be here for him. So they actually present the picture to Jason. The artist actually left some out so that he could participate in the art. And, they let him touch the picture. I thought that was a great, piece of work. That could be a piece of art that can go in his apartment. So after all the celebration is done, Big Jamie calls little Jamie out to the terrace so that they could talk about the text that he sent. I agree with the daughter, Brittany. The father approach is a little aggressive. But he's there. He feel like he could do it the way he want to do it. And I feel like Big Jamie wants appreciation for what he does for little Jamie. That's just in my opinion. And I get that. But he's 26 years old. And if he ain't appreciating what you're doing to him, again, I say show him some tough love. Stop babying him. Stop coddling him, as the sister said. I understand you got dreams and goals for your son, but your son gotta want to have dreams and goals. And I'm only speaking to that because I had dreams and goals for my kids too. And guess what? My dreams and goals was not their dreams and goals. They did what they wanted to do in life. You know what I did? I stepped back and start living my life. Of course, I'm always be there for my kids when they need me, but you gotta let them live their life. Point blank into the period. Again, I feel like this whole scene could have waited. It was a little disturbing for me. And then for Jamie to walk out and have the producer talking about, go back in there and talk to your dad. Like, come on, like, some things just need to be let go and not on TV. So next week it looked like it's going to be a whole big scene from this. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing the show. I have to see what the next episode going to be looking like. This whole scene right here just took away from the celebration of Jason going off to doors to be an independent, disabled person. Like, I want to follow that story. And any other story, but not this one. If it's going to be this couple storyline to keep putting their son on blast, I don't know if I'll be watching it. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Peace.